Hello and welcome to HOD All Access, a podcast focusing on physical access control systems. What are the trends, what are the drivers, and what are the benefits? Today we are discussing wallet-based and app-based mobile access. Welcome to the HOD All Access podcast. Today we're talking all things mobile with a particular focus on wallet solutions. We've got our resident team of experts that are going to help you navigate through this new area, and hopefully you'll walk away with some wonderful insights. So, HOD has been doing mobile access since 2014, and the latest evolution of that is what we call wallet-based mobile access. Probably roughly 2 years ago, it was sort of deployed. Can you offer some insights on what that evolution's been and what it looks like now?
When we talk mobile access, there's two basic experiences. Your app-based experience, which we've all been familiar with our normal apps we use at home, and we've been doing that since the 2014 timeframe. And then in the last 2 years, with the consumer drive to Apple Wallet and Google Wallet and other Samsung Wallet and other ones that are popping up too, is, hey, can we put that credential inside that wallet? And the benefit for that is multiple benefits, but one of the key benefits is the user experience using the wallet experience is the most similar to using your physical card that you're used to using. You just hold it up to the reader. It's using the same NFC radio communication, near field communication, the same wireless technology to transmit that secure CIOS credential to the reader. So you just hold it up a few centimeters or an inch or two away from the reader and you go through. The second part of it is the level of security. Because when you're talking about the wallet, for which, again, whichever wallet you're referring to, you're talking about the area of the phone in which you're securing your financial information, your credit cards. So when you go into a store and you pay with Apple Pay or Google Pay or Samsung Pay, that area of your phone is the same area that we're securing the CIOS credential. And so we work closely with these manufacturers of these mobile devices to put it into that same area so it's highly secure. When you start thinking about the other areas of this, you get into the administrative benefits of it, which I think, Phil, you were going to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so like when you look at a wallet-based credential, we talk about user experience, and what I like to focus on is the user experience from the administration perspective. What does it look like to actually deploy a mobile credential in a wallet? And that's the benefit of a wallet-based credential in that it's a 100% self-service environment. There is no calling to the card office or having to put some credentials into an access control system. Instead, the user simply opens up their phone, pushes a button on an app and says, add pass to wallet, goes up to the Apple Pay service and lands the pass right on your phone. I don't have to call anybody, I don't have to do anything, and the benefit to that is my pass lands in all the different various systems at the end user's organization. So it could be for simple access control, but also secure print, turnstiles, elevator control, the sky's the limit. When I provision that pass, all of that transactional data just happens automatically. And I think that's a huge benefit to end user organizations. So yes, the user experience, the person with the phone, it's a fantastic experience, it's super fast, but from an administrative perspective, the fact that I'm spending zero time provisioning passes, even in an app-based world, there's still a little bit of provisioning time associated with those types of passes. In a wallet-based world, that time is literally zero.
So with this autonomous solution almost, can I use this on my watch as well?
Oh yeah, 100%. And I think that's one of the other great use cases. When we look, especially in universities, very rarely will you see them actually use their phone. Everybody's tapping their wrist to the reader. If you have a watch, when you pair it, when you add the pass to your wallet, it automatically provisions to your watch. So now the wallet, the phone stays in my pocket, and now I'm just simply tapping my phone to a reader. You know, the other really cool feature about this is what's called TRA. And what TRA basically means is I can request that the credential doesn't get transmitted to the reader unless I present Face ID or Touch ID.
What does TRA stand for?
Terminal Restricted Access. With Express Mode, it's very similar if any of you have used your wallet to go through a turnstile in a subway. So I'm from the New York area. I present my watch to the turnstile, and I go right through. That's called Express Mode. I don't have to double-click. I don't have to show my face, nothing like that. The pass in the wallet works nearly identically, right? So it's the same express mode. I present my phone to the reader and off I go, unless the organization makes the choice to, on a reader-by-reader basis or organization-wide to force you to authenticate yourself. So even in that instance where I have really secure areas, I can make it so that you do have to unlock your phone with your face or your biometric in order to get through the door.
A common question might come up, and what if I've got multiple passes in my phone? What if I have passes for my home and one for my work? How does that work? And it's simple, and it's really easy. It's just the phone and the reader, they communicate back and forth. And in that communication, they figure out which is the pass that's supposed to be used for that reader to allow you through that door. It's not going to make a mistake and grab the wrong pass. It's kind of a foolproof situation. The other part of it, too, you were talking about security, is if you lose your phone, all you have to do is register with your Find My or whichever app you're using to say, hey, I can't, my phone's not available. That shuts down the credential in the wallet. So if somebody does have your phone, if somebody did steal your phone, it deprovisions from the system immediately so nobody can get in. Unlike if you lose a card or something, that card isn't going to be deprovisioned. You might not even know you lost it for a while.
If someone loses their card, it may take a while for them to report that, right? If someone loses their phone, it's an immediate thing. But what about the reprovisioning process? Do I have to call someone? Do I have to do it? It's the same process. You get your new phone, you open up that app, add to wallet, boom, you're done, and you're going through your doors, literally in seconds.
And what happens when your battery drains out?
So this is the beauty part to wallet. So long as you have your phone with you, that pass will work up to 5 hours past the battery being completely depleted. So or maybe Jason and I are out at the bar a little too late tonight and our phone battery becomes depleted, we could still get into the HID building so long as it's within 5 hours.
What about from an administrator point of view? You mentioned that I can remove the pass from my phone as an employee or a tenant example. What about from an admin perspective? Is that functionality still available?
Oh yeah, 100%. So the administrator can at any point in time deprovision a pass and it would just remove from the phone.
Yeah, that comes into play when you've got remote workers or if you're going to a different office and you only need access to that office for a couple days. Imagine if it's like a high secure environment like a data center and you need to come in for just a couple days. It's easy to say, hey, you got access for these 2 days, for these hours, and as soon as the allotment or the approval time is done, it gets deprovisioned right back out of it.
And when we look at environments like in commercial real estate where you have a base building and then you have tenant spaces and amenity spaces, it's one pass. When you open up the wallet on your phone, if you were ever to look at it, you just have one pass in the wallet. That pass has all the credentials needed to get through every single aspect of the building.
But Troy, I have a question for you. You run our technology partner ecosystem for the Americas. For our viewers specifically, where do technology partners fit into this entire equation and how do they add value?
So our technology partners fit in, I guess, the integration level. So if we look at any particular project, access control related, mobile related, and now wallet related, these individuals and these companies are going to push and pull the information between all the different systems. There would be an overarching or overriding layer, if you like, to take control of the project.
So what are some of those systems that they might be integrating into?
Good question again. So if you might have an HR system like Workday as an example. So how do I onboard an employee? So a technology partner can grab that data feed, latch onto that. They can push that into the access control system. You might have an elevator system that is another touch point. Essentially, they're going to plug all these gaps and, again, take away the administrative burden and make for that seamless experience. They also enable the self-provisioning experience that Phil alluded to. The technology partners are going to make it work in the back end. So they take all the pain away from you as an end user and make it happen. So we have hundreds of technology partners globally, and we take them through what we call a training program or partner program. We look at their solutions, look at what they're trying to provide for you as an end user. And then we take them through a validation process as well. So you as an end user can be assured that when you're partnering with these technology providers, it's a qualified and validated solution.
So the technology partner program and the technology partners that we work with, this is relatively new in the security space. And so we at HID, we have the teams in place to help these end users that are new to this technology and new to this idea. We've got the programs, the tools in place to make sure you're asking the right questions. You're looking at your system and your security system for your unique situation that we can help guide you in the direction of what you need to think about when you're selecting a technology partner. And through the program that we have, if it's somebody we're not working with yet, we can work with them.
Thanks to our expert advisors, Sanjit, Bardhan, Phil Coppola, and Jason Schimpf. If you'd like to get one of our experts to advise you on your physical access control system, please visit hodglobal.com. We'd be happy to give you a no obligations consultation to help you on the road to modernising your access control. I'm Troy Johnston, and this has been the HOD All Access Podcast.